Look at Victor NEMES, 2017 world champion. He was a 2018 European runner-up. He lost to Vlasov last year of Russia 6-1. There's Fatih CENGIZ. He was a bronze medalist the year that NEMES won gold at the 2017 World Championship. Powered his way then 3 months later in 2017 to a U23 gold medal. So CENGIZ and NEMES, when I looked at all the different bronze medal bouts, this was the one that kind of came up the top of my list. Two guys who have been there, who have won gold medals at different stages. Anytime you have a world champion like NEMES, very easily this could be a gold medal showing, and you see that quick throw attempt there as NEMES was on the hunt. Came up just empty, no score, but already some early fireworks.
No push wrestling, okay?
NEMES, an Olympic wrestler, placed 8th in the Rio Games in 2016 for Serbia. What about NEMES? Look how active Erika's hands are. And this guy can turn a tie into a hook, all in the same motion without missing a beat. Just so strong and right on cue. He has that snap, pass by, and out of bounds for a point. It's just so heavy.
Look at his upper body, too. I had an opportunity to walk behind him yesterday, and his upper body is so wide. It's like a triangle from his shoulders down to his hips. And that's that Greco-Roman body type, but he's extremely active with his hands, as you mentioned, and looked for an arm drag there, came throwing his hands down by his waist here, but came through with that arm drag and picked up the one for the step out, and he's going to get an opportunity to work in that top parterre position now.
Victor NEMES into the top spot. Pressures his opponents into so many mistakes. Goes up high on the lock. Left side of the body. See him come back over to the right side. Now try to thrust him up and around. Not happening. He'll try to get a lift in. That won't work. And good parterre defense underneath by NEMES. Or excuse me, by CENGIZ. Excuse me. CENGIZ trailing 2-0, 3:58 to go in this bronze medal bout at 77 kilo.
How about Victor's brother Mate at 67 kilos, nearly made the finals, was up 3-0 and lost 5-3. So they're doing something right in their household, Greco-Roman house.
Couple of brick walls they've raised, that's for sure. Two physical specimens, although it was CENGIZ who had the leverage on that push out, so he's on the board for the first time. 2-1, 30 seconds to go, first period.
Now that changes the match because you have to expect NEMES to go down in period number 2. So CENGIZ get an opportunity in top if, that is, of course, if this period ends 2-1. And both guys have 1-point exchanges, so criteria would be in favor at this point by whoever scored last.
Attention, no.
First period. NEMES goes to the corner with a 2-1 advantage. NEMES so good on his feet. Again, lots of times because of that hand pressure, he'll force his opponents into making premature strikes. Forces a lot of mistakes by them, and when they do, he pounces. And, you know, he has really an all-around match. Can do it all, both on the feet and in parterre. And when he gets those underhooks, weaving in and out of those pummels, he is tough to stop, as we saw in that first period. You better be ready. But it all starts with his footwork. So active in the pummeling. As a result, he's always getting those opportunities
Stop.
to work
Stop.
off
Stop.
parterre.
This place. Stop.
Gets
Blue.
the passivity calls, knows what to do with them once he gets them. Couple of shoulders right out of the gate by CENGIZ.
CENGIZ just extended that break by about a minute. First, came back,
Attention, red. No use this.
no use of the shoulders, both guys, but came back
Stop.
a little
Stop.
wet and then had to be dried off. Came back to the center of the mat, started a little early, so had to be backed off. So extended about 60 seconds, and we're back to action here.
Look at the head of NEMES. It always is up. You never have to hear an official say head up, head up. Has a great statutory position in that upper half. Such a terrific pummeler. Coming at him though is CENGIZ.
Blue action.
Both guys real heavy with those snap downs, getting their opponent down to the mat. Neither capitalized on the opportunity. They're doing a good job in hand fighting, trying to get their opponent back down.
And a whistle and a stoppage. And a passivity call on CENGIZ. So this is exactly what Victor NEMES does. This is how he has made a living. So active, getting those passivity calls, and then when given a chance to go parterre, he usually knows what to do with it. Big moment for CENGIZ in this bronze medal bout. Can he survive this parterre? Lifted up into the air and unable to do anything with it. And they go to their feet. So it's twice to CENGIZ's credit he's been able to fend off parterre. And a point to red, leading with the crown of the head, was CENGIZ. So, man, you just come away from surviving an exchange and they tag you for a headshot, but I don't know if it was confirmed.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, it was white paddled.
It was white paddled, okay. So that's a good break for CENGIZ. Close to getting pushed out, able to go low, get that center of gravity down by the mat, readjust back into the center. That center has belonged to NEMES.
But now that was a gift for CENGIZ. You're not going to get, referee's not going to ask for passivity, or excuse me, for that caution once, get it white paddled, ask again, and get white paddled the second time. A second time, if he's going to ask, he's most likely going to get it. So now you have to realize the situation at hand if you're CENGIZ and be careful here.
Both wrestlers look a little exhausted, don't they? They've been grinding at each other from the opening whistle. A lot of leaning. You won't believe how much energy it takes when you wrestle a guy like Victor NEMES, who's constantly putting pressure on you with his weight, with his hands. And you can just tell, you know, those legs get a little soft, a little rubbery. CENGIZ, not much in the tank. Just look at his body. 20 seconds to go, final period. NEMES with that 3-1 advantage, and he has worn down Turkey's Fatih CENGIZ.
Continuing to stalk here too.
There's nothing there. Turkey uninterested here in the final few moments. And that is Victor NEMES with another medal performance at the European Championships. A bronze medal for Serbia. Wins by decision, 3-1, your final.
Winner is Victor NEMES, Serbia.
Победа в матчках присуждается Виктору Немешу, Сербия.
And coach.